Bear in Obsession wasn't the villain.
You need to leave!
Today I'm gonna pretty much just be like reading off of some hot takes that I have. We as a whole have lost the meaning of being a girl's girl. Hear me out. If you're going to sit around and watch your friend date like 16 people at a time and be like, oh, clock it, I'll help you, queen, that's not good. Most mustaches look dirty.
What?
Some people can pull them off. But most mustaches look dirty. They look like little ants on your upper lip. Like, I'm being so honest with you. Most people cannot pull them off, and I think it's just safe to assume you're one of those people before you grow yourself a mustache and look like a fool. Pineapple on pizza tastes disgusting, and if you like it, you're performing and you're LARPing. What do you mean you hopped in your car, you drove to the restaurant, you took a seat, you waited for the waiter to come over and ask for what you wanted, you took a glance at that menu, you saw pineapple on pizza, and you decided to order that, and you made him write on his notepad, pineapple on pizza, and go back into the kitchen and request for them to make you a pineapple pizza, and then you paid for that and ate it too? We, as a society, need to stop making excuses for specifically men having horrible handwriting. What do you mean your handwriting looks like that? Like, what are we doing? I don't like Taylor Swift. Okay, now, am I saying that all of her music is garbage? No. But I feel like I'm just tired of this, like, 40-year-old elder millennial writing songs about heartbreak. I'm like, you're a punk. The letter Q is completely pointless, and we could replace it with C or K. Showers suck. I genuinely hate standing up in the shower. Just like, I'd rather be sitting down in the bath, right? And I hate people are like, oh, you're nasty, you take a bath. So how am I nasty? You can't smell me, I don't stink. I genuinely despise when people say I forget instead of I forgot. If I ask you something like, hey, have you seen my hair tie? And you're like, I forget.
Wrap it up.
If you don't have an iPhone and your texts are green, I need you to get away from me. Why do you have an Android? In what way are they better? And don't be like, my camera quality. Shut up, stop talking. I don't need to respect a teacher who's not respectful towards me or my class. Like, okay, for example, I was in PE class with my friends, and we get told to pick groups, and there's not an even amount of people to go inside of each group, so I'm an outlier. And the teacher starts talking about oh, my 5th graders did it better. And I sit there and I say, congrats. He yells, who said that, to the whole gym. And I raise my hand, I'm like, yo, it was me, right? And he calls me over, he's like, that was disrespectful. And I was like, okay. Because what kind of response did you want to that? So confused what you wanted us to get from that information. You decided to share it, and so I assumed you wanted a response, so I told you congratulations because you were obviously looking for some pat on the back. I genuinely deeply despise in movies and TV shows when the whole plot of the show was, oh bro, the whole football team wants her, bro. We all are fighting over this girl, right? And mind you, this girl will have stinky armpits, unbrushed hair, cystic acne, be morbidly obese. I'm just like, I don't see why they all want her. It's not realistic. Like, that makes no sense. And it's really, really annoying, and it takes me out of it. People who constantly frame things as insecurities to get compliments are the most annoying people literally ever. Because why are you coming up to me complaining, being like, oh my god, my butt's so fat, bro, my waist is so small. I know you're not insecure that your butt's fat. I know you're not. It's okay. No food is good at Taco Bell. Side swiping people on Snap is completely okay. Why should I be embarrassed that you sent me a message that I don't have the urge to reply to? And you're texting, delivered is crazy, seen is crazy, side swiping is crazy. I have Snap Plus, by the way. I don't care. Okay. Bear An obsession wasn't the villain.
You need to leave.
I'm saying he wasn't solely responsible. Okay, no, he was, but hear me out. Him buying the one wish below wasn't bad. And then him not having the guts to confess to her isn't bad either. He makes a wish.
I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the fucking world.
Cracks one wish below. And she starts acting weird. In real life, if I made a wish that I wish my husband liked me and they started liking me, would I think it's because of my wish? No. And so him not realizing it's because of that and him going back to her house with her, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's weird. I think he's in the wrong after the fact that he realized that the one wish will have worked. Everything after, he was wrong for. People are saying he's wrong for making the wish. I don't think that he's wrong for making the wish. We've all been at a point where we would have made that kind of wish. All been at that kind of point where we're like, okay, I really wish that this person liked me. If my friend cheats on their man, I'm telling their man. Saying if my like best friend cheats on the person that they're with and I see the person that they're with, you're having me lie by omission, and I'm not gonna lie for a cheater. I'm not gonna do that. I think that the phrase, sorry, I have a boyfriend / girlfriend, while rejecting somebody is okay. I think it's okay if somebody comes up to you and is like, yo, you low-key mad, fine, can I get your digits? And you're like, no, I low-key got a boyfriend, sorry. I think that's okay. I really hate the like super duper independent woman trope in books and TV shows and movies. There will be a woman and she will be dirt poor, right? With 18 kids, and somebody will offer her money and she'll be like, no, I'm an independent woman. I don't need your handouts. Yes, you do, baby. You do need the handouts. Baby, why are you making you and your kids starve to death because you don't want to take a handout? You need it, and that's okay. So you're saying you'd rather die than get a free job? That makes no sense. I read this book. It was By a Thread by Lucy Score. And in the book, the main girl, she gets like this job. She didn't earn it, by the way. But then when she was poor and needed to support her dying father in a retirement home, she refused to take money that she was offered and decided to become a stripper instead. Baby, just take some money. Like, I don't understand. Why are you so happy to be broke? Are you so proud to be poor? Like, why is your ego bigger than your need to survive? It just seems like you don't want to live, if I'm being so for real. So that's all of my hot takes / like opinions. I know some of them, there's gonna be some discourse, but low-key, I hate it when people say like comment, but please just comment your hot take. I hate it when people say comment, but like if you have a hot take that you want to tell me, just you can comment. That's so bad. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but those are just kind of my opinions and hot takes. I think it's really cringe when people do this, so I'm probably just gonna come up with a closer to my video. If I did, then here it is. Or I didn't, and then it's not there. But if I did, then there it is.